Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good day to each and everyone. We are the group 7 and we are assigned to report about the asymmetric information and organizational design. But first, let us discuss what is an asymmetric information. So, asymmetric information deals with the study of decisions in transactions where one party has more or better information than the other. So, it basically mean na yung asymmetric information ay isang study wherein ang tinutukoy or ang pinofocus niya yung dalawang party na mas malaki yung information ng isa kaysa doon sa isa. So, in other words, the seller of a good may know more about its true worth than the customer. Yes, yung mga seller or yung mga nagbebenta ng mga products or goods is mas malaking information nila. Why? Kasi nga sila yung nagbebenta. So, mas alam nila kung ano yung totoong presyo ng isang product. Wherein, yung consumer naman is nagpe-pay more than the worth of the product na binili nila. Kasi nga, hindi nila alam kung ano yung totoong presyo ng product na yun. And, mas parang sila yung nakakakuha ng maliit na information. Information asymmetric or asymmetric information creates an imbalance of power in transactions wherein it can sometimes cause na yung transactions natin is magiging inefficient. Pag naging inefficient yung transaction natin, then magkukause na yung market failure natin is magiging in worst case. Kumbaga, failure na nga yung market natin pero mas lalala pa yung pagiging failure niya. So, the term asymmetric refers to the absence of symmetry. So, dito nag-occur kung saan yung mga bagay-bagay is hindi equal. So, with regards to an economic transaction, yung asymmetric information is kung saan yung buyer and seller natin is or has an unequal information between each other. So, basically, yung concept ng asymmetric information is nagsisenters around lang ito sa isang situation in which there is unequal knowledge between each party or to a transaction. Kung saan isang party is mas malaki yung information niya kaysa dun sa isang party. So, yung type of asymmetry na ito is nag-create ng imbalance sa isang transaction. Pag naging imbalance yung transaction natin, magiging inefficient to. Pag naging inefficient yung transaction natin, there is a possibility na yung market failure natin is mas lalala pa yung kanyang pagiging failure. Kasi nga, inefficient. When we say inefficient, parang hindi siya fair sa pagbibigay ng isang information. So, I think that is all on my report and thank you.
Hello everyone! We will proceed the other topic, which is the two types of asymmetric information, which is the adverse selection and moral hazard. What is adverse selection? Adverse selection. It describes circumstances in which either buyer or seller have information that the other group does not have. In these cases, when these two groups are informed to different degrees which create asymmetric information. Kung mayroon man silang mga decision making na magkaiba kung sino yung mayroong advantages, so it is called the adverse selection, which is the decision maker usually has a poor selection. So another one is moral hazard. Moral hazard is a situation in which a party is more likely to take risk because the cost that could result will not be borne by the party taking the risk. So meaning it is risk management trend. It because this moral hazard, they know the result of their decision pag natapos na yung situation. So the difference of these two, this adverse selection is it refers to their situation. The seller or the buyer have more information or vice versa. It is which is, for example, it is about their the product of their quality. So So their information is exploited, meaning it used for someone advantages for the buyer or the seller. So while the moral hazard, anytime the two parties come into an agreement with each other, they present moral hazard. So that's all. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Rosnia Mindalano, and my topic for today is about organizational design. So what is organizational design? Organizational design is a step-by-step methodology which identifies dysfunctional aspects of workflows, procedures, structures, and systems. So it realigns them to fit current business realities or goals, and then develops plans to implement the new changes. So for some companies, yung design proceeds or design yung design daw, organizational design is nagli-lead sa more effective organization design, and it significantly improve results sa profitability, customer service, and internal operations ng isang business, and para doon sa employees na empowered and committed to the business. So we also have the hallmarks of the design process na comprehensive and holistic approach to organizational improvement na natatouch yung all aspects ng isang organizational life. So na-achieve natin dito is yung excellent customer service, increased profitability, reduced operational cost, improved efficiency and cycle time, a culture of committed and engaged employment or employees rather, and lastly, a clear strategy for managing and growing of your business. So ito daw yung design daw na pinag-uusapan natin is nakaka-help siya sa all aspects ng business. So we have we have two charts here, the pre-design workflow yung nasa upper, and then the post-design workflow. So yung mga purpose nitong chart na to is pinapakita yung yung first chart natin is nag-illustrate ng tendency of most people within organization to think in terms of silos or organized people according to their similarities. So, similar function rather. Tapos, yung sa second chart natin, itong customers, nag-illustrate siya how the companies redefine structural boundaries to become more cross-functional on the front end of their business. So they combine people from a number of departments into teams that took full responsibility for managing customer orders. So we also have this mythology. So the mythology, although adaptable to the size, complexity, and needs of any organization, the design process consists of the following steps. So we have the charter, the design process, assess the current state of the business, design the new organization, and lastly, implement the design. So that's it for my report. Thank you very much. Have a great day.